going on, you guys? It's Becca Switzer with Roof Sales Mastery, author of Diamonds in the Sky. And I just got back from Orlando, Florida at Dmitry Lipinski's Roofing Process Conference, where I gave a couple of talks on sales. And I wanted to actually share with you guys one of the topics that I talked about here in my sales talk, because I think that I saw a lot of aha moments and a lot of people it really clicked with. One of the emails that I get all the time is like, Becca, how do I get over my nerves at the door? Like, I've been practicing the pitches, I can do it in the mirror, but something just happens when I get to the door. I can't get rid of those butterflies. I fall over my words. I just get tense. I'm worried about the rejection, yada, yada, yada. And the easiest way that I've found to completely shift this in your mind is to simply change how you're approaching it. So like in your mind, you're nervous because there's a lot of pressure. You're going up to the door. You need them to say yes, right? Because your paycheck depends on it. So there's all this pressure and you're approaching it in this kind of salesy way. But what if, imagine for a second that you're actually going up to the door with a hard hat on and a neon vest, and you actually work for the city and you're in this neighborhood because there was a big windstorm and trees fell down on the power lines, and you're actually working on people's power lines in the neighborhood, and you have to knock on their door and bother them during dinner and let them know, hey, I'm really sorry to bother you here, but just FYI, like that tree fell during the storm and this whole neighborhood's been affected by it, so we're going to be working on the power lines for the next few days. I am going to have to come back and just check a couple things on your house to make sure everything's good. I'm going to probably pop by tomorrow between 4 and 6. Is that cool? You're approaching it like a PSA, a public service announcement, right? Would you feel nervous doing that? Of course not, right? Like, you're just knocking on their door to let them know that there's something that happened in their neighborhood that affects them, that's relevant to them. You're the guy that's going to fix it, and you have to stop over. You're doing the same thing with hail. So if you just stop framing it as like it's the sales thing and it's win or lose and my paycheck depends on it, which it does, but if you view it that way, you're putting a ton of pressure on yourself and it's coming out of the door. If you just approach it like, you can wear a neon vest if you want, like do whatever you want, put a lanyard on. In fact, I had a lot of people at the talk say, we do that, and we've had guys do that, and it actually works. You look like you're just here to take care of business, and this is just something that's going on in the neighborhood. Yeah, there's this big hailstorm. Surprisingly, there's been quite a bit of damage to a lot of these houses. So we're going to be here all week up until, Saturday. I can pop over and check out your house. I'm doing the Marshalls and the Johnsons down the street here tomorrow. I could pop over at 5, or would 6:30 work better for you guys? Approach it just like that. Like, just pretend you are there to let them know what's up in the neighborhood. You're not there to sell them anything. And oh my God, if I don't, I can't pay my bills this week. It'll shift everything about the energy of that will be completely different. So try that on for size. I hope that works for you guys, and be on the lookout for, the next YouTube video. I'll be dropping some more sales stuff here over the next couple weeks per usual. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel here so you can stay up to date on my little tips and tricks. And I'd love to see you be in the Bonafide courses. There were so many people that kept their hand up at the conference and said, I'm actually in the program. I've read the book, I'm in the sales course, the online training. I'd love for you to be one of them if you're not already. That's where I have just dumped all of my best content. You get all my word for word scripts and stuff like this. There's hundreds of videos in this program, so check those out if you're a salesperson. As always, subscribe to the YouTube channel like I mentioned. Follow me on Instagram at Roof Sales Mastery, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Keep it crunchy. Merry Christmas.